see. All right, we are live, everybody.
Woo.
Woot.
Happy early Thanksgiving.
Yay.
Turkey Day.
Tofurkey Day.
We are doing ham.
Your mom bought a turkey breast.
Not gonna lie, the main reason we bought the ham is because you also got a free $10 pack of bacon.
2.5 pounds of bacon.
Ooh. Worth.
It's worth it.
Yeah, I am.
The cheapest ham I could find was still $28 goddamn dollars.
I will state for the record, best bacon ever. It's like $14. It's the box of Wright's ends in pieces.
Nice.
Hashtag please sponsor.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I would do some shady shit for a sponsorship from Wright's, and I get that, and I get free boxes that ends of like cutoffs of bacon cutoffs. I'm just saying, and there's some. I do some shady shit for that.
Knox will do some stuff for some bacon.
I have clipped that because
Time to do some sketchy shit.
Do da.
I get away.
I offer as tribute.
Petition for Knox to do a hot tub stream with the hot tub filled with bacon.
Hey, you put me in the contact with Wright, and we can talk.
Oh my god, that's gross. All the bacon fat.
Hey.
That hot tub will be ruined.
That wouldn't be the only thing ruined.
Knox's cholesterol level.
Hey. Wait, are we talking cooked bacon or raw bacon? I mean, that is a very important distinction at this point.
Either way,
Both?
be boiled bacon. Wow.
Ew, no.
Why would you do that to bacon?
I mean, did
What
say
if bacon
bacon in the hot tub, so
what has bacon ever done to you that you would boil it, Em?
I wouldn't. I'm just saying.
I cast reduce on Arvax.
Kick you in the shins.
So
I didn't say I wanted to. Everyone's talking about putting bacon in a hot tub, so it'd be boiled bacon.
See, I was imagining this two ways: either a dry hot tub full of raw bacon, which would be just terrible, or
Hey, he said he'd do some shady shit, so.
But at the same time, the other option is a dry hot tub full of crispy cooked bacon that's cooled down enough not to burn your hiney.
I mean, I'm just saying there would be less bacon at the end than there would be at the start if that were the case.
And also you would stand up and you'd have like bacon bits stuck in your booty, like sitting on gravel.
They make it, there's this wonderful thing called a shower. And
Bacon shower.
If I walk out of this with a sponsorship deal, then welcome to Team Bonus Action presents Holy Wind, sponsored by Wright Bacon.
Dear Lord, it's like right. So okay, now we're trying to get it from Wright Bacon as well as we're trying to get one from Waffle House.
Hashtag please sponsor.
Hashtag please sponsor. Anyway, as a catch up from for anyone watching and for the players last week, big battle with a necromancer that dropped a couple party members. Ended up walking up and seeing the vampire lord, Baronet Lush, that more or less offered you money to bugger off and let him do what he's trying to do, which is also bugger off because he did not want to be here. And y'all took the deal of 500 gold apiece and one item from the inventory, or one item from the armory. And that's where we will pick up. Let's see, is everybody on? What map do I got everybody on? Just the world map?
Yep.
Okay, that'll work for now. The Vampire Lord, Baronet Lush, does not walk with you to the armory. It's more or less like a things will light up for you. And like every so often there's like a little arrow on the wall pointing you in that direction.
So, just to get this right, we take this deal and you just fuck off, right?
That is the idea, is that we both do.
Okay.
That sounds deeply advantageous.
Sounds like less dying.
It sounds like something that does not use up more of my resources than I wish to use.
Should we go find dude?
I start just kind of just like waving my hands at like hip level, just walking around.
Nothing there. So do y'all follow the arrows, or do you wish to continue to talk to the vampire who is poking at this heart, much like one would at the screen of a smartphone?
Yeah, we made a deal.
Huh?
Like I don't care much where he's from or anything, as long as he's gonna leave.
Just quick question. So your ultimate goal is to, I mean, as we have, as has been stated, is to kind of fuck off. Is your goal with that thing to be able to not have this happen again?
It is so that I don't have to worry about which plane I get thrown to.
Huh.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah.
We don't really want him to come back to this plane either, so.
You're not wrong.
Which plane do you fear?
I don't necessarily fear any plane other than, I don't know, pandemonium. But I just also do not wish to go back to the one I was from.
That's fair. Yeah, I feel that. What do you know about an old lady, like an old lady that kind of wanders around in the woods? Just out of curiosity.
Nothing.
Hypothetic.
Nothing.
Okay.
Not like some old hag that, carries around a lantern.
I know of many hags. You have been talking to hags, you are kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, just me. I'm gonna go find shit.
Yeah. So, shopping. 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 Yeah.
Arvax just heads out to try to find shiny things.
I will follow.
Peregrine goes with her.
Okay, so after a little bit of going down a couple of these hallways, and you notice there's multiple rooms, and in any of them that the doors are open, you see that there's multiple coffins. So there are probably more vampires or vampirelings or vampire spawn than this dude
Whole
here.
lot of dope.
And eventually there is a zombie wearing a very nice suit. We're on the world map, Canon. We're not gonna worry about the map y'all were on previously. Really was in case you fought. But you go down the hallway and there is a zombie wearing a very nice suit that just opens the door, and you see this large, probably 100-foot long room that's almost 30 feet wide that just has armor, weapons, tables with different items scattered across it. And as you go in, the zombie just rasps out, "Only one watching you."
Understood.
Hmm.
In other words, nobody get greedy.
I wish we knew where dude was right now, just to be sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about that because he kind of fucked off right before we, fought the necromancer, and he hasn't made a peep since. So I'm not really sure where the fuck he is.
Just keep an eye out for anything that moves that shouldn't. Maybe we can catch him in the act. And Peregrine's gonna go start item hunting.
Okay, so while y'all look through, describe for the listeners what items you are picking up. You don't necessarily have to say their magical abilities or anything like that. You can just mention what they look like and why you would be drawn to them. Starting with Arvax, and we'll go down the list.
I will look through, and not being super into the magical items, looking for something that's more to help me because I tend to go down a lot, maybe not get hit so much, and maybe a little bit better than chainmail. So I will eventually come across a set of mithril plate armor, which, because we are in a bougie vampire haven, it is totally painted black, which is perfect.
Oh yeah.
So that will make it so I do not have a disadvantage on stealth checks. And 21 AC, bitches!
Hell yeah.
I still have my chainmail. I can, throw out something or sell for, a couple coins. Because I don't think he wants me to just leave it here.
I will walk through and end up with a simple leather cord that has a wire fixture holding a medium to large sized pearl.
Mulak.
It is a alabaster white, maybe bone, with flecks of copper all over it. It is a wand with a dragon that you hold. Looks similar to that.
Did you just find Voldemort's wand?
Is that? I don't know. I've never seen Harry Potter.
That's
No,
very fancy.
that is not the Elder Wand. Or Voldemort's wand.
See, all I can think of when I hear Elder Wand is the stupid ninja sex parties. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Peregrine's gonna walk around a little bit, and she's not really finding anything, so she does pick up a great axe and feels pretty content with it for a little bit. She's kind of, testing the heft and slings it over her shoulder and goes to leave. But as she does, she looks over and sees what appears to be kind of a curio section, potentially where Mularn found his pearl, that seems to have more like trinkets and like small dusty boxes and stuff like that. So she sees one that looks it's like a leather box that's a little aged, so she decides to kind of poke around, and she opens it up, and as she does, she sees what appears to be a direwolf fang that's on a necklace in it. And it's just on a plain leather cable, kind of like the pearl, very simple, but it kind of strikes her eye, and she kind of weighs between that great axe that she picked up and the fang, but ultimately decides to set the great axe aside. Her battle axes are just fine, and she takes the fang necklace with her.
And Tarl.
Tarl's poking around at everything. He sees some armor and some weapons, but none of them meet up to his standard of what he's already using. And as he's kicking over some of the armor and the shields, he sees a random black bag laying there, and something calls out to him to take it. So that's what he picks up.
All right. And with that, the zombie calls back into you. All right, now you may leave. And he's holding a tray. Your gold is ready in platinum. Lighter.
Cool.
So you
Ooh.
can all add 50 platinum pieces because I think that adds up to 500 gold.
Ooh.
So y'all are now in possession of 500 platinum. Dreyfus had picked up a shield and was carrying that. He still does not look happy about this and seems bothered. But free shield.
Peregrine's gonna kind of pat him on the back. At least we got something out of it, and I mean, this will help us in the future, right?
I guess.
You're
Can
alive.
I take him aside? Just like if I see him by himself
Sure.
and say, hey, ass. You realize this is the best possible option, right? He's gonna fuck off, and more people will be saved by this anyway.
I understand that, yes. It does not mean I have to like it. It also means I'm giving up a relic of my religion.
Also,
little bit upset about that, but yes, I understand it is for the best, you asshole.
Also, Leash might be alone. He's just an old man.
I have no quarrel with him. I was sent to investigate him because I was told there were heretics in your group. That report has been proven false. I was doing my job.
And then I do the thing where I point 2 fingers to my eyes and then point them at his, but I do it way over dramatically.
So normally, got it.
He's hit the look on his face.
Roll.
His whole look is okay. Okay. Like, because I'm figuring like you're doing it long enough that he probably has time to say okay 2 or 3 times.
I never break eye contact until he does.
He does not break eye contact.
Then we're just staring at each other for the rest of the time. And I'll just keep asking him, you gonna pick up your shield or?
I have it right here.
Peregrine's gonna look over and see like the standoff. All right, let's go. We're good here. Trying to like diffuse.
Faster we
Unless she
get out of
needs.
here, the quicker that he'll fuck off.
Don't make me come drag y'all, because you know I will.
And she
And
can.
I'm gonna blow a kiss at him and then I'll look away because I've been asked to by someone I actually respect.
Oh.
But the thing is, it's like he's already started walking in their direction. He still just never broke eye contact with you. He accepted the challenge.
Did he do like the owl head where his head just like slowly swiveled all the way around?
No, he just swiveled and just was walking
No one knows
backwards.
that that's something tieflings can actually do.
Tieflings can turn their head 90 or 180 degrees. Okay, well, no, there's going to be owl people soon in the games.
Yes.
So, y'all are going to make your way out?
Yeah. Seriously, should we find dude?
Peregrine's gonna kind of try to use all her senses as they're walking back through and try to kind of like
you notice that they're taking you not back to the stairwell you came
different exit.
Yeah, you're being taken to another way.
Before we go, Peregrine's gonna not like leave the room but walk back to I guess like the entryway that they came in and kind of just yell through it. All right, dude, we're leaving. Time shit or get off the pot. It's time to go.
Just leave. That is fine. You don't have to stay here. Please don't yell in my house.
She's gonna turn back to him. My apologies. If you see a little halfling dude running around, literally.
Oh, I thought you were calling me dude.
No, we have a friend compatriot named Dude, and he's literally a little halfling dude. So if you see him,
He
please
likes
send
to
him
make
our way.
himself not seen is the problem.
Yes, that is the problem. So if anybody happens to find him, he may have gotten lost. He's rather small. Send him our way. He probably may try to bake you things with you being a what do you call it? Vam something.
I am a baronet. I am a noble. Please leave.
Okay, well he may try to make you food. That's my only thing. Bye bye. I checked the kitchen as she's like scuttering away. I say scuttering, but it's more like a Clydesdale trotting off.
Mulak, your mic keeps picking you up breathing, and it's weird.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was muted.
No, it's just he's so excited for that wand that is the breath catching.
Yes. Heavy breathing.
Cast heavy breathing, the cantrip.
So we will head on out.
Okay, so you're taken out, and a wooden staircase is lowered from a parapet that overlooks the main drawbridge into the keep. And it is, as it goes down, you see it is a folding set of stairs.
Peregrine's gonna lean over to Arvax. It's kind of fancy.
It's kind of cool.
Is it sturdy?
I mean, you're the biggest, so I guess I don't know. Step on it. See.
Peregrine's gonna like slowly shift her weight from the foot that's on the ground to the foot that's on the stair. We good?
Hey, Peregrine, you want me to cast enlarge on you?
Don't do that.
If you do, I'll grab you and bring you with me over
Still
my
there?
shoulder.
Did Tarl say something?
It sounded like he asked if we were still there. He may not be able to hear us.
Cannon, can you hear us?
He dropped out. Oh, there he is.
Can you hear us, Cannon?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, I think we lost him. I'm away from the computer. Can someone message him?
Yay, technical difficulties.
Not a TBA game without him.
Yep.
I mean,
Really wish I'd thought of the idea that I think it was on Not Another D&D podcast where the very first thing is a wizard comes out and curses the party to have audio difficulties, so they can always just blame the wizard.
Tarl's lit up like he's talking, but
Did he get? Can he hear us now? But now he can't talk. Did it flip flop?
I mean, he says he can't hear anybody anymore.
Tarl. That kills people.
I know that was a joke from a joke, but also I feel like that needs to be said sometimes.
I mean, I feel like it's pretty accurate.
I feel like that fits better for Tarl's father, Hiram.
So far, he's got some big footsteps to fill. We got to give him some time to catch up.
it'll get there.
He's... Oh god, Tarl is the same age as Isilgard when y'all drug him out of being an NPC for the first couple sessions.
oh, we're still classified under Extra Life and Charity on Twitch.
What?
Team bonus section, Holy Winds, The Mist Clears, Dungeons and Dragons, Extra Life, Charity, English.
Yep.
Probably just need to purge the tags. It probably held the tags over from a previous stream.
I
I mean,
got
it
it.
doesn't really matter.
I updated.
And to be fair, technically the Extra Life donations and donation pages are still live, I think, until like December 11th or something like that. So we maybe get Errant donation. You never know.
Can you hear us, Cannon?
Tarl!
I don't think that's a yes.
I mean, he's on.
Discord was acting up for me earlier.
The Southeast server may be having trouble. It's been a while since it has, but it's had problems before.
I'll think if he was having trouble, we would be having trouble too, though.
Typically. Probably depends on what node we and the server are on and stuff too, but I don't know.
Also, there's Cannon's internet, which is a thing.
That is a good point.
So while we are waiting on Tarl, upcoming games is next week we will have Holy Winds again, and Nate's gonna run Mothership, and I'm gonna do tech support for that one. Are you playing in that one, Claire?
I believe so. It was the Haunting of Ypsilon, right?
Yep.
Ypsilon 13? Yeah. I'll be in that one. I have never played this system before, so we'll see how it goes.
I don't think any of us have. I would like to play, but at the same time, if there is a game that I don't necessarily have to run, I might sit out of it and just do tech just to relax. And then I know after that's going to be Spencer's second episode of Entity Killer Tales. And after that, Nace's game, Tears of Cryos, will start.
We have to finish Anathema.
Somewhere in there, Anathema will happen. But Nate's game's going to happen, and then Spencer's game's going to happen.
And Christmas game eventually.
And here we go, a wrestling.
I'm excited about that one. I already have my character ID and everything. It sounds really fun and silly.
Here
and
we
fun.
go, a wrestling upon a Christmas Eve. With elbow drops and chair tosses, all in the ring.
And we may be doing the video game stream too.
Oh god, if that happens, y'all are going to be laughing your asses off at me if Chris actually goes and gets me that game.
Oh no, like I told you, I stay in the trailer. That's my job. You don't get to stay in the trailer with me. You have to go inside. I do not go inside.
Because all that's going to happen is going to be me screaming.
Yes, that's why I don't go inside.
Because I remember watching Tony and Topher play that, and them yelling Karen at the ghost whose name was Karen, and then both immediately getting killed because they kept yelling it, and they didn't realize that if you antagonize the ghost, it can go south.
Yes.
Yeah, my thing is that I'm going to be doing terribly in that the whole time, and probably cursing, and we'll have to figure out how to stream that so that all of us are actually showing it, unless we all stream on a separate channel.
The best way to do it is just, I would say, one person streams the game audio, and it needs to be somebody who's actively playing, because they have the radios in the game, so you still can communicate, and they have proximity talk. So we just have to pick who's going to be like the first person point of view, which probably is going to be you.
God damn it.
Which is best, because then when you get scared, we also get to see your camera shake as you panicked moving the mouse around.
Nope. There's a good chance that that's going to be what happens, is me noping my way out.
Yes. Honestly, I loved playing it. I played with Topher and Tony, and oh my god, it was so much fun. Because also, Tony was chill as hell the entire time.
Because that's
The ghost.
That's Tony.
Yes, like the ghost literally came up to them and was like hunting them after Topher had died, and I was the only one there still in the like shed or whatever, like calling out stuff, and I watch on the camera as the ghost is walking across to Tony, and Tony's like, "Oh, hello, ghost. No, thank you. I'm good. Thank you. You can stay over there. I'm good." And just casually backed away out of the line, out of the path of the ghost, and was fine.
Hmm.
It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, and I was freaking out more than Tony was.
Yeah, like it's one of those of Hewitt, go in the
Thank you.
basement. It's one of those Hewitt, go in the basement. No.
Yeah, no.
Topher can go in the basement. I'll watch from the top. I'm dead.
I stepped out of the trailer and attempted to go in the house once and ended up seeing Topher walking out of the house, which caused me to scream and run back into the trailer because it spooked me. And I never left the trailer again.
Can the ghost get you in the trailer?
Thankfully, the ghosts do not leave the physical vicinity of the building that they are in.
What if you do the campsite, though?
We won't do the campsite then.
No, I kind of want to do the campsite, like Ghost
We
in the Woods.
we won't do the campsite then. Not if it could possibly get me in the trailer. To be fair, I am very good at the trailer job. Like I figured out how to line my camera up so I can do call outs of activity and everybody's sanity and stuff like that real quick. I'm actually good at it. I'm also a wuss, but it's good. I'm a good wuss.
I am the jumpy one that does not do any actual ghost hunting because there'd be me-sized holes in walls or me getting hurt because I ran into something because I spooked myself. Kyle and Cedric want to see this happen, though.
Yeah, I think Moose could probably share some stories about times that he has scared the crap out of me literally without trying.
Yeah, like
Just
when
by
I was
existing.
watering the dog.
That one scared me so bad. Because I didn't recognize it as a person. I didn't know you were a person.
What?
He was just coming in through the door, and the door has a window, and I don't see Moose. I saw his arm, which I just saw as a line, and the line was moving as the door opened, and I jumped. But hey, I got him pretty good one night at least. And we learned that when Moose is subjected to fight or flight, his body's answer is yes. Which is kung fu punch / kick while also moving away from whatever the threat is.
And yelling at it.
And yelling at it.
Okay, I'm not the only one that does that because, like, I punch and then back up. Is it still coming? Okay, now make decision.
Yes.
I thought she was a little dog coming attack Winston, and he is very susceptible to being murdered by little tiny dogs.
Yes, all 110 pounds of him.
Can you hear us, Cannon?
I'm gonna guess that's a no.
Trying to make sure he's not muted or anything. Yay, technical difficulties.
That's exactly what I was about to ask him. I would say this is like back at my first job where Cannon and I were coworkers and I worked the help desk. And therefore, my job was helping people with computer issues, but he was actually the tier above me, so he would be the one helping me.
Oh, also because I'm fairly sure he's not watching right now. I got Spencer's birthday gift made. And I'll just type it into chat just in case.
Why are you typing into chat when he can go look at the chat?
Oh shit, that is a good idea.
Delete.
Got it.
But yeah, I made that.
I saw it in the brief moment it was up. Very cool.
Work.
Yeah, I forgot if I put it in the writing. That's...
Like, I'm not gonna say it out loud, but he's probably not watching. I'm gonna type it in the forum we all read.
At least he didn't ping him.
I love you.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Tarl's
Welcome back.
We got
Yeah.
Tarl back. Yay. So, folding staircase from a parapet that goes...
Oh my god, stop rolling for waifu.
We were on a break.
Rolling for waifus, huh?
Husband does, but yes. Also, Kalum, get your thing. Hurry before it times out. It's Castiel. Supernatural. I pinged you.
I just...
Oh my god. I don't do it. Hold on.
Ping it.
Oh.
I just rolled for Pokemon and I got Fat Pikachu and a little gray mouse.
Oh, it's too late.
Yeah. Anyway.
Falling staircase.
I missed Nicholas D. Wolfwood earlier and I was sad.
Anyone want Chris Hansen?
I'll call him Chris Handsome.
Freaking boondock.
Yeah, we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Figured out if everybody Miro would probably want him, considering how much he complains about the types of waifus that get rolled up.
You just tends to roll the little anime girls that you can't tell how freaking old they are, and it's like, nope, creepy.
It's mostly I don't know who the hell is this person, so I don't bid on it. I have gotten a couple.
Oh no.
The sad thing is I have hentai disabled and that still pops.
The hell was what the hell was that?
You got
Don't
one
worry
from
about
the
it.
monster reviewers.
Okay, well I've rolled all my rolls. Claim them if you wish. Anyway, back to it. Big descending staircase being lowered down that goes down to the drawbridge that goes to the keep. And people were asking about whether or not something was stable or not.
Yep, she shifted her weight from her back foot onto the front foot to test the first step.
It's good.
Okay, we're good. I mean, she's currently only 300 pounds, so it shouldn't be that bad. Right?
It holds you. So does everybody go down the staircase? Who's got the coughs?
Yep.
That would apparently be the child.
Harley, feel better.
Peregrine goes down the stairs. Carefully.
Kyle, is she okay?
Yeah, she's catching a coughing fit.
Vincent has gotten the sniffles and stuff too.
Yeah, and she's got some cough medicine she's looking for.
Anyway, so as y'all proceed along, y'all eventually notice a light comes up from the keep behind you, and very quickly you are no longer surrounded by mist. You are staring at a late afternoon sun in a field that looks like it's been churned up and torn up by a lot of traffic.
Oh. That was fast.
Is it like foot traffic or?
It looks like foot traffic.
That was like really fast. Do I still have the lantern?
You no longer have the lantern, but in your hand is a letter.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh. What's it say? I can't read.
I can, so I'm going to open the letter.
As you flip the letter over, is on the back written, "Do not open. Deliver to Mr. Webley in Hillins."
Oh,
Webley?
Webley.
Webley.
I think this is my payback for the favor.
Why don't you open it and see what it says though?
Because it says don't open it, deliver to this person.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
And I ain't opening it if the hag said don't open it.
If nothing else, know that hags take mail fraud super serious.
Hey, I'm following the instructions.
All right, I guess let's head back to Hillins. Actually, is everybody feeling all right? Because I'm a little tired.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
But
we also need to go back to the village and make sure everything's cool there.
Yeah. How far is that,
And-
DM?
you're not sure, because when you had come here before, this area that is now looks like a
We
churned
were
up.
going in circles.
Yeah.
Well, also this was a forest beforehand.
Do I see anything in the distance, such as like smoke plumes or signs of life?
Nope.
Oh. Well, let's at least get out of the mud, but we might want to take a break.
Yeah, let's head back to where Kroth is, to our best estimate.
Want to say, Hewitt, what type of time of day?
He said it was like
seem-
mid-afternoon.
Mid-afternoon. Yeah.
Should we walk until it starts to get dusk, and if we still see no sign of civilization, just go ahead and camp for the night? But maybe we can make it back to town. It's a little early to camp now.
I mean, we can keep going and see how far we can get. We might be closer than we think, because
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We should at least try, because it'd be more comfy, to sleep in beds. But let's go. And Peregrine's just gonna head off in a direction she thinks is where Kroth is. Do we have any idea where Kroth is?
Well, we kind of know where the keep was in relation to Kroth when we left, but it just felt like we were going in circles, so
That way.
It was off to the west.
Kroth was, or the
keep was a little bit west of Kroth.
So we should go back east then.
Yes.
So we will go east.
Okay. Everybody give me a perception check.
Damn. Lauren's pulling a fucking Legolas right here with his elf eyes.
Exactly right.
His brother
Mulak
is
is
not.
not.
What about those elf eyes?
Well,
They were hereditary. It's apparently from your mother's side. Apparently, Lauren's a little more like your mom. So,
Mulak, you just notice that Dreyfus is looking at you, and another staring contest begins. So you are thoroughly distracted by this. Arvax and Peregrine, y'all don't know as much, but Mularn and Tarl, especially Mularn, y'all start noticing what looks like rotten timbers and like disheveled and moss-covered stone that resembles a village.
What?
Is there any? Well, never mind. I'm not looking around.
What? So are there buildings?
No.
Is there any fog?
Nope.
How long were we gone?
Days.
Villages don't disappear in a couple days.
I know villages don't disappear in a couple of days.
Did the mist take the village with it?
Hang on.
Okay, we came in at the dock.
Doomis, how long were y'all in? How long had y'all been inside the mist?
His name's Dreyfus.
That's what I said.
Well, Muling, I would say I was there for a day, is what it felt like.
But from the outside, it was like
Huh.
a while because they wanted us to go find them.
It's like 3 weeks.
But even if it had been weeks, okay. If we're
Alright.
actually at the village, I think we're at. I'm gonna head where the docks were, and see what's
Yeah, that guy.
that way.
As you get to the docks and you start heading that way, you notice that the dock building itself is still there, partially collapsed in. Like when you look at it, the part that is immediately over the water seems fine, but all the building that was on land looks rotted, collapsed, and fallen in.
How long?
Was it stronger the closer to the center we are? Like, if this mist was coming from that place and we were in the middle, what if it was worse there than on the outskirts where the town was and
Mulak.
things went faster? Mulak.
Mulak, you can send messages, can't you?
Say that one more time. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to my brother. I was staring in this guy's eyes.
You can send messages, can't you?
120 feet away. Yeah.
Damn it. So we can't message anyone outside of here that would tell us how long we've been gone. I guess I could ask Smebulak how long it's been since we left. But...
I'll just try it. I'll look at direction and I'll cast message to Smebulak and ask him how long we've been gone.
Smebulak didn't travel with y'all. He was back in Hillins. He was paying y'all's religious taxes.
I'm gonna try it anyway.
Nothing.
Yeah, he's not 120 feet that way.
Should we go ahead and rest so we can hurry back to Hillins? I just Arvax, I know you're feeling kind of bad. I don't want us to push and encounter stuff that we're not expecting if we're trying to make that long journey.
Yeah, but I'm also feeling kind of fucked up about this.
I know, but
should we go look back where the temple was? See what things are like there?
Well, we don't know how stuff has changed. What if a lot of time has passed and stuff has changed for the worst? I mean,
well, I know, but
we don't want to piss someone off if they're not expecting us to be here, you know?
Passive.
I don't want us to get any more hurt than we are now. And I'm pretty whooped. Like, I'm not hurting, but I'm exhausted. It doesn't feel right staying here, though. I would like to maybe go on the outskirts of this town if we're gonna bed down. This feels kind of wrong.
Peregrine, you see a barrel move.
She's gonna like rush over.
That's what's his name.
She's gonna kind of rush over and like body block in front of the barrel and like flip the lid off, and with our axe ready.
You flip it. as you flip it off, you see your kobold, Greg.
Greg! And she's gonna grab him and like lift him up and hug him real big. Oh my god, Greg! I thought I lost you. How long have we been gone?
Like, I've been in the barrel for 2 days. Don't step
What?
over. Don't step over there. I cut a hole in the bottom of the barrel. That was my poop hole.
She's gonna
What
kind of like
happened?
shuffle to the side. Yeah.
I stayed in the barrel for 2 days. I ate so much cabbage.
Did you hear anything? Did anything? Was there like a fight or?
Yeah, there's the fight you had, and then there was a lot of moaning, and then stuff wandered through here, and I stayed in the barrel, super quiet, eating
Only 2
cabbage.
days?
Like 2 days.
Yeah, but he was in the mist with us, so it felt like 2 days to him.
But it would have been only 2 days to everybody else in the village, including the village itself.
Yeah. I don't get it.
As she's talking, Peregrine's like holding him really close, kind of like those like really rich ladies do with like their tiny dogs, and is just kind of like stress petting his head.
So, okay,
I'm not exactly sure how I feel about this.
Shh, I need comfort, and so do you.
going back and looking at the village or where it was, does it look like something that's like worn away and just gone, or does it look like it got maybe like
It
picked up?
it looks like the village rotted away.
Maybe the mist was preserving the village. Maybe it was like a time stop in the mist. And so now maybe the village was even older than they had been here. So they enter the village, everything stops, the village is stopped, and now that it's gone, everything caught back up. Did everybody just age by like 3 weeks?
I don't know, but wouldn't that happen? Why would it happen with the people? I mean, Dreyfus's men were here. They came in with him, and he's fine.
Yes,
We're fine.
but that's kind of the thing. We've only been like we as people have only been here for like weeks, if not maybe a month or so. But the village may have been here for much longer, and if the mist has been here for much longer, maybe that's how long the village is
Well,
standing. Maybe this is like a centuries old village.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that makes sense for the villagers that were still alive, but not with Dreyfus's men.
Well, but did they leave? Did they leave? And she's gonna look back at Greg. Did they leave? Why are you no help?
He
I
literally
was
stayed in a barrel for 2 days, Perry.
That doesn't block your ears.
He was in a bucket.
I was in a bucket full of cabbage.
It's probably fermented. Okay.
He did say he heard things walking by. Maybe
That could. Yeah.
maybe someone did come by and got them off down the river.
Did the vampire dude go back on his deal? Did he send his dudes this way? Did they fight?
I don't know. I mean, maybe a boat came by and took them back to Hillins. I don't know.
Or was that even part of our deal? Was part of the deal to protect the people of the village, right?
It was more that he was just gonna
Nope.
get what he wanted and fucked off.
Which could include the people in the village. We forgot to add that caveat.
Okay, Peregrine,
We needed to.
I need you. I need you to breathe.
She's
Breathing
stress
is
petting
over.
the fuck out of Greg's head, and like a scale may have popped off at this point.
I need you to stop that. I need you to stop that right
I'm
now.
gonna walk. I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna take Greg. I got him. It's okay. It's okay. Just breathe. Just
Okay, I'm good.
keep.
Breathing is overrated. What the fuck happened?
Your turn, Arvax. Breathe.
At this point, you'll all notice that Dreyfus is not with y'all.
That motherfucker.
What? He was.
He had walked to the dock with y'all, and y'all are, after all this, you're noticing there is no Dreyfus near you.
I would like to
Dreyfus?
search the ground for any fresh tracks that would have come from Dreyfus.
I run to the edge of the dock.
There is a set of footprints going back into town.
I'm following.
Y'all.
If y'all follow
And
me,
she is following quick.
the docks are not far away from the rest of town. But you
All
see,
in
as he
tracks.
comes in, you see him staring at what looks like a couple of the woven branches insignias tarnished and rusted in the mud.
Son of a.
So like
How?
aged, like, oh my god, that makes
How?
sense though. If he's the one sapping the time and stuff, or like his people or his group or his area, if they came through here, what if some like, I don't know, time shit happened?
But why would it
More.
affect him?
We've gotta rest and get back to Hillins, because what the state that Hillins is in is gonna tell us everything. If we've only been gone a week or so, that'll tell us that stuff just it was here. That's the problem. If Hillins is also old now, then we've got big problems. But we gotta rest and then figure that out.
Arvax isn't really listening. She's just kind of walking around the village, swearing in a lot of Orcish and just kind of kicking at things.
You do notice that there are large chains that emanate from one point. That is a large lump in the dirt.
Oh! I go over and I kind of start poking at it and like trying to with my sword and my shield, kind of like brushing away the dirt on it.
You find a series of old rotted bones that have chains tied to all of the spine and the rib cage.
I found the thing that I killed, and it's more dead than I expected it to look, even though it was already kind of dead. It's bones.
I mean, dead is dead. Yeah, dead is dead. The
Dead
thing
is
wasn't
dead,
exactly
but
in the greatest shape to begin. It wasn't exactly in the greatest shape to begin with.
it had more skin when I killed it.
Okay, guys.
Greg
we need
just
to rest.
Greg is looking at you. I'm gonna go back to the cabbage barrel.
That, you know what? That's probably the safest spot, considering you were about the only thing that was okay in this village. You can sleep in the cabbage thing tonight. That's fine. Go sleep in the cabbage barrel. We need to rest, and then we need to go back to Hillins as soon as possible. Are we good on that?
Just more swearing in Orcish.
I'm going to look over at my brother. It seems that we have our bearings at least.
I mean, I suppose. If where the fuck are we as a bearing?
No, we know where we are. We know where we are. We know
We
what
don't know.
direction Hillins is. It's fine.
The only thing we don't know.
Okay, when the fuck are we?
Yes,
I
that's
mean,
the only thing we don't know.
Also, how the fuck are we getting back to Hillins anytime soon? We came here on a boat because it took us only like a day and a half instead of a week.
Then
we
we'll take a week.
then we move on down the road towards Hillin, and we camp near the water.
And maybe a boat comes by that we can hitch a ride back on. But for now, and Peregrine's going to walk over to Arvax, and she's going to reach in her pouch, and she'll pull out what looks to be some dried leaves, like kind of almost like those fuzzy, like lamb's ear leaves, and hand them to Arvax. This will help you sleep. I use them too. It's just some Shadowfell sage. It's just sage. It'll help you relax. You go ahead and go to sleep, and you can take a later watch. We need to rest.
She takes it, just shoves it in her mouth, and is aggressively chewing.
Good. That'll help. Who wants to take first
This whole
watch?
time, Hiram's over there casually pulling out his bedroll and setting up for sleep.
It's like the only chill one of the group.
The kobold will offer you a nighttime cabbage.
To whom?
To anyone.
Peregrine will take it. I like fermented stuff. And I guess Peregrine will go ahead and take first watch.
I will stay up with Peregrine.
Okay, give me a roll.
Perception.
Yes.
Cool.
You don't notice much of anything, Peregrine.
No.
Mularn, you notice every so often. It's almost like since y'all are taking the first watch and as night begins to fall, you notice every so often what looks kind of like a light emanate and crackle and disappear, and then crackle and disappear in different spots, almost like a cluster of fireflies throughout the night.
Oh.
Kind of
Mm.
weird.
I'm gonna kind of keep my eye on that.
Peregrine's mostly going to be like, oh, hold up. She's mostly going to be kind of just watching everybody and making sure there's not any like weird aging thing happening or anything out of the ordinary.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. I am. I completely forgot that I did this. Before we rest, I am going to look at Peregrine and go, you know what? You can go to sleep. We can all go to sleep.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna cast Mordenkainen's Faithful Hound.
I was gonna say, don't we have the dome? But that was dude.
Peregrine's gonna look at you and kind of furrow eyebrows. No, we both need to be up. What are you talking about? Someone needs to be up.
Wesley, and the dog is gonna bark.
The what? And she's gonna like whip around and like grab her axe.
Relax. I can now conjure an invisible dog that will keep watch for us.
Oh. You sure?
Yes.
One more
She's-
thing. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, Peregrine's gonna look at Mulak and be like, I don't know about much about this magic stuff. Does that check out? Does that seem right? At
Sure.
Mulak. Well, okay.
And then I look at my brother like, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep, that is right.
She's still skeptical, but she puts her axe down.
Also, I found this and pull out that I think it was a quill.
Actually, I've been needing you to. I forgot this. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Character sheet. 15.
Y'all watch as Mulak turns into roll me a D100.
What? At a 15?
Give me a second to check this. What is that number again?
72.
You turn into a giant crawfish.
Arvax, who has been
What?
laying down on her side, arms crossed, suddenly rolls over. The fuck?
What did you do?
That was Mulak, and she's gonna point at Mulak while looking at Arvax.
Is the pin laying next to me or did it go with me?
You're now a catfish, or not a catfish, but a crawfish about the size of a small dog. And in your claw is the quill.
hand
Again, the fuck?
a scuttle. I don't know is that what they do. They scuttle to my brother and hand him the. Am I just a crawfish, or do I have my mind?
You are 100% a giant crawfish.
I'd start crawfishing.
I will cast Dispel Magic
Dad,
on
we
him.
need some breakfast.
You cast Dispel Magic.
Yes.
Let me double check this.
You're lucky I still have a third level left.
Still laying on her side, arms crossed, just watching giant crawfish Mulak like, why?
I don't know.
Probably a
The,
good thing dude's not here.
is he okay?
I don't know.
Peregrine's gonna kind of just look
it
at.
does,
Oh, go ahead.
It does nothing.
Peregrine's gonna take the back end of her battle axe and like tap his claw really hard to try to get him to drop the feather or the quill to her a feather.
I'll try to attack it when she gets. I'll try to grab her axe when out of her. You know how they grab things.
Yeah.
Give me opposing strength checks.
Oh,
God,
man.
what is it like
strength of the
-5
giant
for me?
What even is the stat block of a dog-sized crawfish? Oh
Yeah.
no, that's good.
Give me a second.
No.
I'm assuming I
the-
have a
The
negative.
crawfish beat the
It's
I
peregrine.
don't know. They can crunch you pretty hard.
it's a +2.
What? Do I not get to roll athletics instead of strength? Maybe?
You already rolled
The
strength.
crawfish rolled
What
a
if I just-
17.
Because it would be a 16 if we were counting my athletics modifier.
It's still the crawfish still wins with the 17. Like the crawfish now has a hold of your battle axe.
Oh god, I made it worse.
Question.
Yes.
Why?
Reduce it. Reduce it.
With,
No, then we're gonna lose it.
We'll put it in a jar with some water. Reduce it.
with this, is it?
All right, you should have rolled.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
So roll me a d20 plus your modifier. +8 on the modifier?
It'd be your intelligence.
Well, hold on. It's make a ability check
Oh,
using
wait.
your spell casting
a-
ability.
It's an ability check, not a.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I went with so it'd be just.
Okay, so we're gonna say just because that does succeed.
It was just delayed, so he turns back into Mulak and he's holding the giant battle axe. Oh fuck! Boom!
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I'm so weak.
What is your strength actually?
Oh God, it's terrible. Let's see.
It was stronger as a crawfish.
I was stronger as a crawfish. Yes, I have a +1 as Mulak.
Okay, it's not like you drop the axe all of a sudden. It's just like initially what everybody sees is, oh god, the giant crab has a knife, kind of like that meme. It's just there's a crawfish now with an axe and a quill.
What do you have? A knife? No!
And so now it's back to being Mulak holding the feather and Peregrine's axe pretty much by the blade.
Okay, well I found that, and you can have this back.
Thank you. I'm not doing that again.
Just put it down, idiot.
Oh, I assumed I dropped it. Like when I said I found that, I threw it at your feet.
Okay. Since it seems like the excitement has ended.
Is Wesley just like at all the chaos?
Oh my god.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 10 minutes because I'm out of spell slots. I'm going to spend 10 minutes and ritually cast Identify.
Oh, bull! Oh, sorry. I was reading Twitter. Travis McElroy was posting that if anyone goes to comic pawn shops, anything like that, around Ironton, Ohio, be on the lookout for someone trying to sell a shitload of comics because their dad's storage unit was broken into, and they stole a
wow.
bunch of boxes of comics.
Fuck those dudes.
And they destroyed a bunch of irreplaceable personal items, including letters from their mom.
Wait,
Really
so,
fuck those dudes.
so somebody over in Ohio busted into Clint's storage unit.
Yup. Oh my god. So if anyone out there is from that area of Ohio, be on the lookout because someone's a dick munch.
Boy.
Jeez.
So you're casting Identify on the quill.
As a ritual, yes.
Okay. Give me a second to pull this up.
Peregrine's gonna look at Malak. Next time you do that, we're putting you in a jar.
What? Why? No.
You stole my axe!
I defended
To be-
myself.
To be
Uh-huh.
fair, you did present it to him.
I was trying to help.
We'll just put him in a lantern like we did the cube.
You will not put me anywhere you put. Ugh. No.
Oh,
You were a crawfish. You were in the mud and you did, and I'm not letting you forget that.
No.
You kind of took her axe, man.
Yeah, can you imagine the amount of dirt and germs and just vile viscera
You
Like
were
that.
pretty muddy.
that
You have any-
crawfish would have come into contact with?
You have any idea what it feels like to have free flowing blood? It was terrible.
It is, when you identify it, it is, I couldn't find an M word to go in here. Mixel's Marvelous Polymorphing Pen.
No.
To be fair, we would not know the reaction yet for this group.
That was out of character.
I know.
Of course I found it. Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Of
It's
course
your
you did.
turn. Your turn this time. You're gonna be
Is,
that guy.
And I think I got this. So Mulan's going to spend some time to try to figure out if it's something that can be controllable. I'm assuming the answer to that question is no.
If one attunes to it, yes, it functions as a everyday normal pen that does not need ink, or I should say, it functions as a quill. It does not need ink. The color of the ink that it writes in is whatever you will it, and if anyone unattuned to it tries to take it, it will cause them to have to make constant con saves at your spell DC, or they'll be polymorphed.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and attune to it.
Okay.
Well, I can't use that.
So you now have a magic. After an hour, you have a magical quill that you are attuned to. That if anyone else tries to steal your pen, will then get transformed.
God, why didn't I have that in high school? Got so tired of people stealing my pens all the time.
You're welcome,
Yeah.
brother. Now you could write all your fancy magic down in any color you want. Can you do sparkly green?
I can.
Ooh.
I can.
Okay.
It can also do this, and I press to digitate him his coat completely covered in mud.
Can we go to sleep now so I can wake up and be able to be angry at tomorrow?
Oh, if I had spell slots, sir.
The best part of the episode is the two magic users complaining at each other while they're out of spell slots because they know they can't do anything, and the other magic user in the group asleep because he's done with all of your bullshit. Oh, so is everybody gonna go to sleep and leave Wesley up to watch?
Sleep
Yep.
Yep.
with my 29 HP.
I'll sleep
Peregrine's
for-
gonna stay up for just a little bit, but like not actually staying up, and then she'll go to bed.
Like
She's
I
just gonna
said,
sleep for a
I'm
little bit.
going to sleep to find out what I can be angry about tomorrow.
I believe that.
Hate this place.
This place is bullshit. It smells. I don't know what's going on. So everybody, the next morning you wake up, bright day. You're in the husk of a dock. But other than that, it's a nice day.
Well, I guess let's just start making the trip back to Hillin.
I want to do just one more like investigation around the area to see if there's anything I can glean at all.
Okay, anybody wants to give me an investigation check? You can.
Damn it! Why is my investigation worse than my perception?
Peregrine will just help Arvax.
I don't
That did
find
not
shit.
matter.
Yeah, that
Nope.
Peregrine
no,
tries to
no.
help and just distracts instead.
y'all are just further confused by as you find things. Like everywhere you
4
go
and a
is
7.
yeah, everywhere you go is slightly more confusing than where you previously had been. With a 16
Fuck.
with a 16 Mulak, it again you're looking through everything that you're finding looks like it's a village that has been destroyed by time.
I hate this. So if we go to the dock and look up and down the shoreline, does it look any different up and down?
Say that again.
I said if we're to go to the dock and look up and down the shoreline, does it look any different from when we got there, like overgrown or grown back or anything like that?
No.
Mm.
Also, all of y'all notice that Peregrine is a lot thicker this morning. Like a lot more muscular, a lot more robust in her build.
Peregrine?
Yeah?
What did you pick up from the vampire?
From what? Oh, this. And she's gonna just like hold up the tooth that's on her neck. Yeah, this. Why?
You look a little different.
I mean, I feel a lot better. I mean, it's a good night's sleep.
I
Sleeping under
mean,
the sun, under the sky, under the moon.
you bulked up overnight. And I'm gonna like hold up my shield so she can kind of see.
Polite.
I didn't say she got fat. I said she bulked up. I mean, she
Oh.
look at her
so
arms.
If I tell you tomorrow morning, "Well, you look a little bulky."
If I look like that,
Gosh.
I'd be happy. Look at her arms.
Peregrine's now actually gonna kind of move around for the first time and be like, "Oh, my shirt's really tight. Oh god!" And she's gonna try to like do the very classic shirt fit thing where you hold your arms out and then try to bring them forward, and they're only going to get like maybe
No.
15 degrees in, and be like, "Oh god, it's
No,
not
you
fit
look
anymore.
great. You look great. Don't let Arvax tell you that.
This doesn't fit." And she's gonna flex, and you're gonna hear a rip, and her sleeves have busted at the seams.
What the heck?
There's a tailor in Hillins, right?
Probably.
Probably. Okay, cool. Let's just get this over with. And she's just gonna go ahead and like do the furthest back flex and forward flex that she can do, and it's just going to go ahead and pop the seams that it pops. She's still wearing her shirt, like she's not like suddenly busted out of her clothes or anything like fucking Full Metal Alchemist, but she is now in a very tattered shirt. The pants are still fitting pretty well, like they're kind of thick, like tight around the thighs and stuff. But if she bends her legs, like her knees aren't popping out or anything. And she's just gonna kind of draw her fur cloak more over her. Well, it's a little inconvenient, but at least it's not cold. And she'll
Oh,
just pull the shreds off.
yeah, we're gonna go by Incredible Hulk rules here. Pants don't rip that much,
Yeah, pretty much.
just for decency. We don't need another Archibinks' asses out type situation.
Or Koga with no shirt. So I'm trying to be in the middle here. Well, that necklace made me pretty strong then. That's cool.
Do you feel different?
I mean, kind of. I feel good. Strong.
Huh.
Well,
Weird.
strong is good because I've always heard strong bad.
Boo. Boo.
Oh, y'all enjoyed it.
Hang on a second. I gotta check my emails.
The cheat.
I got him on the husband game.
Okay, so y'all are gonna try to make your way towards Hillins.
I guess, unless you see a ship or something or a boat coming down that might make the journey faster.
Now remember, because it's been since this summer, the main reason you took the boats is you knew Kroth was back in the direction where all that mist was, and you did not want to travel towards the mist on land. Based
Okay.
on the map, y'all are about 3 days away from Hillins by land.
That's not that bad.
You do have to cross part of the river.
Oh, great! That went so well last time.
Because remember, Hillins is, or it's not Hillins, but Kroth is on a offshoot of the main river.
How hard does it look to ford the river from where we are right now?
It's about 40 feet across, 50 feet across. Oh, no, I guess it would be more than that. It'd be more like 60 feet across. Y'all did come up on a boat.
Is the current strong?
Give me a survival check.
I really wish Wanderer gave me some kind of advantage on that.
Peregrine would like to check as well.
No, it's not as bad as my investigation. Damn!
So Arvax, you like toss a stick into the water, and you watch as it just starts to go downstream a little bit, but then you realize, wait, I probably threw it too close. And that's that time Peregrine chunks a much larger piece of wood out further into the river, and you watch it start going down a little bit quicker, so it looks like there is a bit more of a current towards the middle.
And there is like nothing that floatable at the dock, right?
Y'all didn't notice a boat here before, but you do have stuff if you wish to make a raft.
That works so good before.
We have to head back northeast anyway. So we might as well just keep walking and see if I don't know. We get back to the main river and then find a bridge somewhere near here.
I guess.
How wide?
We can hope, because if there's not a bridge, I don't know how the fuck we're gonna get across.
It's about 60 feet wide here.
Yeah, that's pretty wide.
Wait, we're gonna have to cross it twice.
You'll have to cross part of the river, or this. If you cross here, you got to cross this branch of the river, and then you can find your way back to the main road and make your way up to Hillins.
With Wanderer, do I know where the nearest actual road crossing it is?
Yeah, I have that too.
You're not going to know necessarily because you don't know of any bridges that are near here. And since it seems like most of the time people came here by using a boat, you're on the opposite side of the river from Hillins. But once you get across, you know that it couldn't be that far to the main road. because you ran into the mist off of the main road in this same area beforehand when you lost Samantha.
So if we cross here, we're more likely to get to the main road faster than if we go to the main river.
Yeah, if you go up to the main river, you're going to the northwest. If
Not-
you go, sorry, didn't have the button pushed on. If you're going back towards the main river, you're going to be heading to the northwest instead of to the northeast.
Okay, so maybe we should see if we can scrounge enough together to get us something to at least float us across.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I may need to still be in the water so I don't tip the thing, but I can at least hold on and maybe
I mean,
kick.
they could make you big, and you could probably go across a lot easier and keep the rest of it steady.
I think we tried that last time, and the
No,
size
we
did
tried
not
that
help.
with a log, and it did not work well.
Unless we have multiple logs, it will still probably not go well.
I'll just say if we can find some stuff around the dock that we can like strap together for enough of a raft to get us across.
I mean, I could also just try to cross and throw a rope back and have y'all just... I'll just stand strong and let y'all pull your way across.
As
No.
y'all are talking about this, y'all notice that Greg's already on the other side of the river waving.
Greg, how'd you do that?
Fucker.
Swam.
Yeah, that didn't go as great last time.
Dude, Kit, are you able to... Do you think we could have him tie some... Are there trees over there?
No.
Like sturdy ones? Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Fine, fuck it. Let's go across.
I will need athletic checks from everybody. Anyone wearing heavy armor is at disadvantage.
I will
about
cast.
Mithril does not impose disadvantage because it is Mithril. That is the benefit of Mithril.
Yay!
Maybe I should just pick up that pen and maybe get lucky?
You're gonna turn into something bad.
Probably. Let's not do
Might-
that.
What
I
you
might
said,
give
athletics?
I might give myself a swimming speed and gills and all that good stuff, fins and all that.
Okay. Yeah, Peregrine just like shoots across the river as fast as Greg did.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right, with
Aw.
Tarl, you're gonna start. It's gonna take you a little bit longer than everybody else to get across. Twins. You got swim speed.
Yeah, I can just swim like a fish, basically.
Okay. Let's see. Mularn.
That's not what I'm looking for.
I'm getting Oregon Trail flashbacks.
Just as you watch as it sinks in the ford. Have you ever had most of your family die crossing the first ford?
I died.
14, how am I doing?
You and Tarl get carried downstream a little bit, but y'all make it across at the tail end. About maybe an eighth of a mile further down river than everybody else. Y'all kind of got caught.
You alive?
Last time.
Yeah, we're fine.
That was way better than last time.
And if y'all are traveling, somebody roll me a D8 to see what this day holds.
God damn it.
It starts to rain,
Don't let me roll anything anymore. Fuck.
meaning that you're going to lose half a day's travel in
Motherfucker.
a heavy thunderstorm, forcing you to make camp. Y'all also
Peregrine.
y'all
Go ahead.
noticed that there is no dude back yet either.
Fuck.
I think dude got it.
Maybe dude was actually like 300 years old, and this time passage that we're having, he died.
Not the worst theory, I guess. Maybe he joined them. Maybe they decided they really liked his cooking, and he's got a full-time job.
It's legit the worst theory. They could have just not made it out yet.
Well, if he didn't make it out yet, he ain't getting out on this side.
Are we resting for the night?
I guess we kind of have to.
Peregrine's gonna take just a little time and kind of make a raised area out of like the ground and mud and stuff to try to get us like up out of the puddles so that we can set up our tents with the water being able to run off.
Don't worry about it. Well, I'll go ahead and cast rope trick. Oh, it only lasts an hour.
Yeah,
Never
rope-
mind. I won't cast rope trick.
Yeah, that didn't go great last time.
Yeah, rope trick only lasts an hour. Everybody forgets that because it would be dope if it lasted longer.
I will recast. Before bedtime. I will recast Faithful Hound.
Okay, so
I will
rain.
still do a watch.
Okay, give me a perception check then.
$16.
You don't noticing anything other than the rain does not seem to want to let up. Well, with the 16, I say you notice that Dreyfus has not said anything this entire day y'all been traveling. And he's not taking watch, but he's not asleep, and he is just staring out into the distance like that 1,000-yard stare.
You want to talk about it?
No.
What are you going to do?
Don't know.
Can you go back?
Yes. That's not what worries me.
What does?
He pokes you. Or pokes you in the arm with his finger.
Yeah.
I just tried to cast Cure Wounds. Nothing happened.
I mean, I wasn't wounded.
Yes, but the spell still would have gone off. I've tried all day, nothing's happened.
You can't cast your magic.
Nope.
Try inflicting pain instead.
Ah.
Did you say that to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like magically.
Is a 17 hit you?
I think it just barely hits. Let me check. It does hit.
He just flicks you in the dead center of the forehead with a gauntleted finger.
Mulak, go back to sleep.
Take 1 bludgeoning damage.
I don't think that's very magical, but close enough, I guess.
I flick him too. Go back to sleep, Mulak. Did you notice right away?
Nope.
What'll they do to you?
Don't know.
I am sorry.
He doesn't really respond. He just keeps staring off.
What was your oath?
Order.
That shouldn't be surprising. You were trying to protect the ones that you were supposed to protect.
He just doesn't respond.
I know you don't care, probably. And I know that you and I see things differently. But if you're going to get punished for doing the greater good or doing what's best for the people that you were trying to protect, then maybe that wasn't, the oath that really fit who you really are. I don't know. Like I said, I'm sorry. I don't know. Can't imagine what that feels like. And I'll just finish my watch.
Okay, who's taking next watch?
I will.
Anyone accompanying?
I guess with the hound, we don't really need accompanying necessarily.
Okay, give me a perception check. With the 15, nothing much is going on. This thunderstorm's still kind of going. And you notice that Greg has snuck cabbages from Kroth with him. You don't know where he was hiding the cabbages. And again, Dreyfus is not sleeping. He is again just staring off into the distance.
Peregrine's gonna get up and kind of just not pace, but just walk around like kind of the edges of the campsite, just looking off in the distance. And as she does, though, she's slowly making her way towards Dreyfus, but without like overtly looking at him or anything. And she'll kind of eventually make her way over there and then sit next to him, but still facing away. Can't sleep still.
Nope.
And she'll just reach into her pouch and again pull out the same that she gave to Arvax, the calming sage, and just hand it to him. Say, you don't have to use it, but I mean, if you want to sleep, maybe this will help. Maybe it won't. I don't know. But and she'll just hold it out to him.
He'll take it.
And she'll just sit there with them for like another minute or so. She's not saying anything. She's still just looking off to the side, looking around on watch. Does he end up saying anything?
No, but he does chew the sage.
Okay. After a couple minutes of that, she'll just get back up and kind of start doing her walkabout again until the end of her watch.
Okay. And who's taking last watch, or is anybody?
Yeah, we're probably fine.
I'll take it.
All right, give me a perception check. During your watch, Tarl, the rain finally starts to subside. And about the only other thing is Dreyfus still has not gone to sleep. You can just still see him sitting there staring off into the distance.
What you looking at, bud?
He doesn't really respond. I mean, it's the look on his face is haggard, upset, just 1,000-yard stare out into nothing.
Start rousting everybody about. Rain stopping. Let's get going.
So everybody gonna move along?
And get up, get armor on, get going.
Mm-hmm.
All right, somebody roll me a d8 to see what this day's travel is.
Nope.
With a 5, you have a clear day's travel, and you can see off in the distance the outskirts of Hillins across the river.
Is there a bridge now that we're on the main road?
There will be a bridge, yes. This is the same road you came into Hillins on when you interrupted the Cobalt attack.
Yay.
Greg just puts the cloak back on. And y'all then see Greg put on the end of his snout this little fake mustache that you don't know where he got it from.
Nice. Look at Dreyfus. Isn't that nice?
Mm.
It's a nice mustache. So you're still okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's you just more or less get a grunt from him. And when y'all think about maybe making camp, Dreyfus is still walking towards Hillins.
I'm gonna kind of go up to him. It's I think it's pretty common knowledge that when we first met, I thought you were a pompous ass, and I'm sure the feeling's mutual. But get over it. I'm not like you. I'm not like my brother. I wasn't gifted anything. Everything that I have, everything that I can do, I had to learn. So let me ask you this: that armor you wear, that badge you carry, was that because of what you could do, or did you get what you had because of because of the work that you put in?
He turns and looks at you. That's one of the dumbest things I've heard. You can look at me and see I wasn't given any of this. But I'm not sleeping tonight, so I'm not going to stop walking till I get there. It's just a waste of time if I sit here staring off into the dark again.
You could help us keep watch, though. That's helpful. That's something.
I lean over to Mulak. Yeah, that was kind of a dumb thing to say to him.
He's going to look. Literally, the scariest thing on the road is her. And he just points at Peregrine. I don't think you need to watch yourselves. If you wish to follow me, follow me. But I'm going into town.
I mean, if we're close enough, we might as well. Also, I want to know what the fuck is happening.
About how far out from town, like hours-wise, are we now?
Probably about half a day, because that's what you lost to the rain.
Do we want to try to push through?
Yeah, let's camp here. We'll probably get more information and have a better idea on what the hell's going on during the day.
Peregrine's gonna call back out to Dreyfus. Hey, I mean, I know that I'm big and scary, and that's a big, it dissuades things, but I still have to sleep. So if you aren't going to sleep, you can still help us by keeping watch. Can she try to persuade him?
He's already gone.
Damn it.
Like the second y'all started talking about, like, he said what he said and he turned and he was heading straight towards the town of Kroth, or town of Hillins.
Look, I'll meet you
Let him
guys in
go.
Hillins, and I'm actually going to trot off after Dreyfus.
Peregrine's gonna go with her.
I am.
Peregrine was probably gonna go anyway.
I'm just going to trot up till I catch up with him. They mean well.
I mean, it's y'all are walking with him fine, is kind of what you're getting from him.
Yeah.
If you chose not to walk with him, fine.
Yeah, I know, but there's a little bit of paladin sympathy going on here. And he don't have his badge, so
Peregrine's just gonna look at Arvax. I don't really understand what's going on, but
She
I
kind of
still
she
sucks.
kind of she doesn't say it out loud, but she kind of mouths when Drives is looking. I'll tell you later.
She'll just nod.
He's being a baby.
All right, did you go with them too, Mulak, or are you staying with your brother?
I mean, is everybody but him going?
I
Yep.
guess check with Tarl on that.
Yeah, where's Tarl going?
I'm going along with the crowd.
I'll stay
But
with my brother.
before Peregrine gets too far, she'll kind of like have a light bulb moment. Oh, hang on. And she's going to dig out that alarm statue that she has. And she'll kind of trot back up. Y'all are probably going to need to sleep. So if you want to be safe, and she'll toss him the alarm statue, just set that up somewhere if you know, to be safe. Don't, and she's going to look around kind of the road. Don't stay on the road though. Y'all, you're not the strongest, okay? And then she's going to run back away.
Mm.
So, twins, what are y'all doing?
You do realize we're the brains of the outfit, right?
Always.
Let's go before they do something stupid. No.
I mean, the
Well,
guy's just being a baby.
I mean, really. Oh, boo, 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 I lost my powers. Whatever, dude.
As far as I saw, his power was hitting shit. He can still hit shit.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm sure I'm sure he's not like you.
Beautiful? Yeah, you're right.
Well, that is far from what I'm saying. He didn't friggin' he didn't wake up. He wasn't born with the powers that he had, and he's pretty sure he earned whatever he had, which means he was good before he earned it. He had the ability.
Do they eventually catch back up to us?
I'm assuming, because I mean, it's not like y'all are moving double pace or anything.
Okay.
You make it through the. Let me go ahead and switch the map. I can do that. Copy the party token.
Can Peregrine have one more conversation while they're walking? While you're switching?
Yes.
Okay. As we're walking, Peregrine's gonna kind of like let herself drop back with the twins, and she's gonna kind of look over at Mularn, and then look at Mulak and try to like kind of make eye contact with them. Does he eventually notice that she's trying to make eye contact with him?
Yeah. Yeah, I would stare deeply into your eyes.
She's gonna give you a really weird look and kind of shake her head with her eyebrows forward, like no. And she's gonna kind of gesture like back, like get him to slow down, and kind of like fall back for a second.
Okay.
And then she's gonna kind of hold her hand out, like just stay back there. As she looks over at Mularn again and kind of waits for Mulak to kind of drift a little bit further out of listening distance. Not literally, but in kind of a low voice, though, she'll look at Mularn and go, Do you really think that that's such a bad thing? To, I don't know, be gifted something rather than earning it? What? I don't know. I don't understand.
Oh, no, it's not the gifting of the power that he's got an issue with. It's losing it. My point was that he deserved it to begin with.
But if I'm not understanding the problem with deserving it, or
the way that his magic works is he joined the Woven Branch. However that happened. He trained. He became a soldier. He became an officer. At some point, he was granted these abilities. At some point after that. So he was already, and he holds his hands up. He holds his hand up above his head. He was already here. He was then gifted powers that brought him a step above that. He lost the powers, which does not bring him all the way back down to the bottom. Which, judging by his reaction, is where he feels he is. It just brings him back, and he goes back to the first position. It just brings him back to here.
Well, I
If you are,
understand that. Go ahead.
if you put on a pair of shoes with very large soles, you are now taller than you were. If you take them off, you are not shorter than you were when you started.
Well, setbacks are still setbacks, though, and I think rising in station versus rising with these gifts are something different, though. It's almost
They are.
more painful to lose the gift that you have rather than some arbitrary station, though. And I may be off
But
on this, but you seemed a little upset too about your brother.
oh no, I was just using that for example.
Right.
Oh, I'm always and never upset with my brother.
Uh-huh. Insight check.
I am always and never upset with my brother.
Okay. Continue.
The way he is acting, I understand. I understand and I sympathize with his position. But it has been. He is. The way I see it, he no longer. How can I put this? He's feeling sorry for himself when he shouldn't. And feeling sorry for yourself when you shouldn't is a luxury.
I mean, I think the problem is you say you sympathize, but I don't really think anyone gets to decide when they feel sorry for themselves. Just because to him, what may be viewed to you as a minor setback, that's not to say that's not his identity, though. What if his gifts were more important than his station? It just doesn't seem to me that it's quite fair to give him as hard of a time as you are. And I realize now you are trying to smooth things over with the sympathizing and such, but I don't think that's the case. And I'm just trying to understand. You seemed upset, and it's upsetting to see friends upset.
I'm not upset. I'm just pragmatic.
Insight check. Are you a little upset?
I made a PB. I'm making a PB and J, which you roll.
22.
Oh no, he's not not upset at all. He literally fundamentally believes that essentially it breaks down to this. If he is more upset with losing the abilities that he was gifted than the station that he earned, he didn't deserve the abilities.
That's a lot to think about. I'll have to try to figure that out.
You are what you do, not what you are. You are ultimately you are judged by your actions and your deeds. Ultimately, and there are people with a lot less who have done a lot more.
Peregrine's gonna have a look of being like a mildly troubled look pass over her face for a second on that. And then kind of shrug it off. Okay, I think that's fair. And she'll kind of resume normal walking pace to kind of catch back up to the group.
Okay, and as y'all continue walking, you start making it into Faultshire, the southern farming neighborhood of Hillins, and you notice that just days ago, this had been the burned husk of a farming town, and it looks mostly rebuilt as you're coming through. Like, there's some houses that are completely rebuilt, there's a few that are halfway rebuilt, there's still signs that things have burned. There are still piles of debris that have been kind of moved into one area, but it looks like you're coming through an area that has had a much longer time period to recover than the number of days since you've been here.
People like about working and rebuilding.
It looks like they have been, but it's getting to be it's night because it had been the end of a full day's travel, and then you were pushing forward. So you can see there's a few lights, like a few candles and lanterns lit. The one of the buildings that has been rebuilt is the tavern.
Well, no better place to get info than a tavern. Where's Dreyfus going?
He is heading straight into the town. Like he's heading into the city. Like he is not looking around, he is just heading straight in.
I'm gonna look at my brother and go, drink.
I'll
I guess.
catch up with you guys. And I'm actually going to follow Dreyfus into the town.
Okay, so twins are going to stop at the tavern, which the tavern's name is.
Like, you guys don't have to go with me. I don't know. I want to make sure he's not, like, going to get killed on sight or something.
Peregrine's gonna go as well.
The Play Pair.
The bar is called Tap the Keg. Did that come through?
Yes.
Yes.
Tap the keg.
And I'm going to walk in and order 2 drinks, one for me and one for my brother. And when the bartender brings us a drink, I'm going to look at him and go, there was a cobalt attack here a while ago, wasn't there?
Yes. 2 months ago, you helped stop it. That's you helped stop it. That's why your drinks are free.
Thanks, appreciate that.
He just stares at you.
Oh no, it's been it's. Let me put it this way. After the attack, we took a contract to go and find some Woven Branch guys that were missing downriver. We immediately left. We finished that and came immediately back. It's been a long 3 days.
Oh, okay.
No, legit. We left here 3 days ago. Well, actually 4 days ago. So yeah, this is just great. And I'm gonna look at my brother. 2 months.
Okay, so what's everybody else doing? Where are Tarl and Peregrine going?
Peregrine went with Arvax.
Tarl? Did we lose Tarl?
Tarl.
Tarl. I think we lost the Tarl. We can probably assume he's drinking.
Probably.
Okay, so we'll switch to y'all. So y'all, if you're following Dreyfus, the further he goes into town, you can tell he is heading straight for the temple,
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
the Temple Mott, where the Woven Branch headquarters is.
Peregrine's gonna kind of look over at Arvax a little bit concerned. Do you want me to just walk in with them and make sure everything's okay? I know you weren't so much a fan of going inside last time.
It was more that I didn't have a god in there to pay tribute to, and that would have stood out. But I don't know. I don't even know why. He doesn't care that I'm following him, but I don't know. I don't know how it works with them.
I don't either, and I'm not gonna.
He broke his oath doing what he did, Peregrine, and he doesn't have his powers. He can't cast magic. I saw him try. I don't know what that means for him. And I guess because of who I am and what I'm supposed to do, the thought of that's terrifying to me because I don't know what happened to
Yeah.
anybody or what that would mean, and he doesn't know what it means for him, and I don't know if they're gonna kill him on sight, if they're going to just tell him to get the fuck out. I don't know, but there's this weird commiseration on my part, just because I fear that terror he probably feels right now, even if he's not gonna show it, and he probably
Yeah.
give a shit that I'm worried about it for him, but
As you're
I don't know
saying,
what I'm gonna do.
he turns while before heading up the Mott. I suggest, Drow, you don't follow me. I still have a job to do.
Are you gonna have a job?
That is yet to be seen, but I still must complete this one. And as he turns to go back up, you realize the shield that he picked up has the baronet's emblem on it.
Oh, wait, Dreyfus.
What?
The shield.
Yes, I picked it up because it has his heraldry on it. Because
You wanted that?
it's evidence.
Okay.
Okay, that's smart. Look, you're probably gonna think this is stupid, but if things don't go so good for your employment there, Smebiolok's always looking to hire people.
Noted.
Do we need to be concerned about your safety? I'm not gonna go in to, the chambers where y'all will discuss and everything, but I can follow you inside just into the main room and wait.
No. You have been seen to be a recent tribute payer to one of our goddesses. Actually, shit, he wouldn't know that. You're an outsider.
Well, my patron's inside. It's apparent, like, we don't know how much time has been. I mean, I can go.
When did you leave here? What time of day?
That's a good question.
Afternoon? Morning?
He-
It was early.
He lifts in. It's not afternoon. Your patron's not inside. The temple is closed for evening so that the priests and the priors and prioresses may rest. I am going to complete my job. I am going to give my report. What happens, happens. I'm obviously not in my God's favor anymore. That will weigh. But that does not mean I cannot complete my job. You should find your employer, see if you can get paid.
Going to
and
find
have
you
a good
guys, we
evening.
didn't get from our employer. We got that from Prior just the hour.
She is not from this diocese, or she's not from this part of the diocese. She's
Damn it.
back near the Waystone, unless she is in town. Any case, good evening. And he walks up towards the temple.
Let us know at some point if you're still alive. I'll turn around.
Peregrine's gonna look at Arvax. Do we need to wait outside? Would that make you feel better?
No. I
Okay.
probably wouldn't.
I don't really understand much about the inner workings of the temple, but I feel like it's not too unlike home, where if the laws and rules bid some sort of punishment, there's not much to be done against that, and it would be disrespectful to go against it. So I guess we just have to let what's going to happen happen.
I know. Weird thing about what I'm supposed to do is that they would take it as me trying to stop them from doing their thing. But I really just want everybody to be able to do their thing.
It would be easier that way, but
It's not my place, and he obviously doesn't want us to make it our place. So
no.
we'll just do what he said. Go back, find the others. Get some answers.
It's probably the best option at this point.
I convinced him to step down, so I guess I can do the same.
At the same time, Arvax, you realize he called you a drow.
Yeah, I realized that. He knew. I know he knew.
I do not know if Peregrine understands that, or
No.
what that term means.
And just, you know what? He knew what I was the whole time, I'm pretty sure. Wasn't hard to probably suss out.
What do you mean?
He called me a drow.
I don't know of that term.
Yeah, it's another way of saying heretic. He might not have known exactly who I worship, but he knew I definitely wasn't copacetic with what I'm supposed to be.
I'm guessing that's why you weren't such a fan of going in the temple that first time?
Well, they wouldn't have been a fan of me. Probably. There's no god of mine in there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Definitely no god of mine. I would have been the weirdo in the black armor in the corner, not trying to give to any god. So, just better not to worry about it.
I'll be honest with you, there's not really one of my gods in there either. I don't really know what I'm doing. I just go through the motions like I was taught with the very brief teachings that I learned. So I just try to call back on the whole, leave an offering every now and then, and I do, but I don't know what I'm doing it for.
Well, some people just go through the motions. I know a lot of people just go through it just so they, don't get forced into servitude. But it's a big world out here. You might find something you actually want to dedicate to. I mean, like I've said, my gods are weird. I don't ask them for help. I ask them not to fuck shit up.
Yeah, I don't really understand much of the god concept because growing up, I don't really think that what we thought were gods, or maybe they are, maybe they're not. I don't really know. I don't know where that dividing line is, but I can tell you a secret though.
What's up?
She's gonna lean in kind of close and lower her voice. My dad was a god.
What?
Mm-hmm. I according to how I was raised, at least. That's all I know. I heard a few stories and stuff, but unfortunately, my mom didn't get to share too much with me about how everything went and why that was. But yep,
So your dad was a god? What was his name?
I don't know if he had one. But I also
dirty Daryl.
no, my dad was not Dirty Daryl. I don't really know. I don't think they have names for it. They used to refer to him as the mountain peak, but in our language, of course. But I never met him or anything. He just was here, and then he met my mom, and then here I was. So, and as you can see, and she's gonna like make a demonstration out of kind of peeling a little bit of the clay off of her skin with the like dark red underneath. I'm not really a Goliath, so this is where I got that from.
Huh.
And with that, we're going to switch back to the tavern. Twins, what are y'all doing? Twins?
Um,
2 damn months.
no.
Right?
Whatever.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
Yeah, not a big deal.
Could have been like 2. Could have been 2 years. Could have been 20 years. 20 years would have been. 20 years would have been interesting.
God, imagine how attractive I'll be in 20 years.
Oh, Arvax would have been upset about 20 plus years.
I mean, I try not to.
You should. It's gonna be amazing.
I think. I think you're gonna get all green. I think the copper. I think that those scales you got are gonna start to tarnish and you're gonna start to get like a patina.
Yeah, it's
You're
gonna
gonna have
look fantastic.
I think it's gonna be a lot of work. You're gonna have to polish it. But then again, that's probably something you would dig.
I mean, who's to say? Maybe one day I'll have wings.
That is quite possibly the stupidest thing you've ever said.
Oh, you're gonna be so jealous when I get wings. Oh my god.
As y'all are saying that, another set of drinks are put down in front of you and Tarl.
Wings. You're stupid.
You just also hear off after that. So I think the heroes want wings. Make some wings.
See? I'm so charismatic. They're just giving me wings.
Is it okay? We kind of saved the town from the kobold attack. The kobold attack.
You say
Where's
that,
Greg?
you look over and Greg is just sitting there underneath the cloak with a set of leather gloves that are a little bit too big for his hands and the pinky fingers kind of loose. Just grabbing a ale and drinking it underneath his mustache.
All right, I'm gonna press the dissertation in the gloves so that they fit. Okay, just make because geez, the last thing we need is to lose Greg again. Yeah, wings. Get get us and my friend and our companion Greg here some wings, or just a meat haunch, just like a big old chunk of meat, like like 7.5 inches around, just on a bone. You just give that to him, he'll be fine.
They start preparing a Fred Flintstone.
That was I'm gonna look at my brother because that was a joke, but they're doing it.
Oh
Because-
no, they have
because-
power.
It's because I'm so handsome.
Okay.
Another
Number one.
another round of
No,
drinks.
it's
Another round of drinks placed on the table for you by another patron.
oh. This is going to be fun.
And that's
Tarl
And
is
Peregrine
not,
are going to
Oh.
come back and. Sorry,
hold
go
on,
ahead,
hold-
Tarl.
Go ahead, Tarl.
Tarl is not drinking.
Whose son are you?
Whose nephew are you? Here-
Peregrine and
Wait.
Arvax are going to get back and they're just going to be utterly shit faced. The twins are.
When they're walking back in, though, Arvax is kind of like gonna use the background to kind of pop Peregrine on the shoulder. Hey, with that kind of background, you might have your own religion one day.
Oh God, I sure hope not.
That'll be awesome. It'd just be a bunch of wrestling matches instead of prayers.
And they walk, and as they walk, ladies and gentlemen, the rest of our esteemed group, Arvax and Peregrine, worship them.
Oh god, they're shit faced.
Peregrine. Yeah, Peregrine's eyes
Hey.
are just going to go really wide. What did we just walk into?
I
I've
don't know,
Greg-
but maybe we should walk back out.
Greg is holding up a board that he has written on. Please help.
Oh no, we have to
I-
rescue the little one.
Mulak is drinking, but he's not drinking heavily.
Well,
Uh-huh.
I need the twins because you're drinking to get me con saves.
Did you guys find out how long it's been?
24. Yeah,
How long's
Yeah.
it been?
a while.
Mularn, I need a con save, Mularn.
Punch them.
Yeah, Malak has been sipping. Mularn,
Larn don't.
yeah, Mularn, you're hitting the toasty, moving to Swasty.
2 months.
Ugh.
Excuse me?
Oh, okay. 2 months.
I got it. Thank you.
You're
We've been-
welcome.
We've been gone 2 months.
Oh my God, at least it's not 2 years.
Hey, I said
I
that.
was afraid of worse, but 2
Hey, I
months.
said that too. Hey, I said that earlier. That's funny.
Like,
That's-
I
you're
was
funny.
really afraid of like 20, 30 years, which
I said that.
most
said
of my
that- wow.
family'd probably be dead if that were the case. So,
Mularn,
Hey,
you've
that
said
would-
a lot of things. We understand that you've probably said all these things. Thank
Uh-huh.
you. It's okay. We got it.
how
You're
much does
welcome.
he have
You're
to drink?
welcome.
Peregrine's gonna
Uh,
look at Arvax. You know what? We just walked like a day and a half. I'm exhausted. Do you
Yeah.
want
I
to
was gonna-
just unwind too and just join this shit faced dude over here? Cause we might as well.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot to do tomorrow. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
Peregrine's gonna like sit down, but like sit between Greg and whomever he was sitting closest to try to give him some space and scooch him over.
He was
And then-
he was next to drunk brother.
Okay, so she's gonna kind of push him away from drunk, or help him scooch away from drunk brother, and sit next to drunk brother, and take out her pipe, and unwind for a bit.
Arvax is gonna.
2 months.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to find Smebulok. We're gonna have to find that prior.
I hope they're still here.
Yeah.
They ain't giving up on us.
I gotta deliver this letter.
That's the problem for tomorrow, Arvax.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I think all of our problems are for tomorrow us.
I think
Yes.
I think Mularn's not gonna like today him tomorrow.
Probably not. But you know what? Today me really, really likes today me.
That's all that really matters.
Greg is just slowly moving the tankard away from Mular. Let's see, Tarl, is there anything you want to do before I say it's a night?
Nope, I'm just sitting here taking it all in.
Just watching one of your party members drink himself stupid?
Yep.
All right, well, with that, that's where we will end tonight's session. We ran a little late because we also ran technical difficulties.
Yeah, we had some good RP.
Yep. And I will turn it over to Frey for our socials.
All right. Glad that anybody joined us tonight, or if you are watching this later on our YouTube at Team Bonus Action. Excuse me. Now it's contagious. Now you're all gonna yawn.
Yep.
You can find us there. You can find us here, obviously. You can find us on Facebook at Team Bonus Action, at bonus_team on Twitter. We have nothing going on Thursday because it's Turkey Day here in the States. So
Gobble gobble.
we will be eating ourselves sick. On Monday, we will come back for Holy Winds. And then, are we doing a theme of the week after or Spencer's game?
First week of December is going to be.
Or is that the Haunting of the Epsilon?
That's going to be Haunting of Epsilon. And then we're going to start up the hunt. So, Anathema will probably be a random Sunday game whenever everybody's schedule
will
set up.
be in there somewhere. We've got Haunting of Epsilon 13 from Nate. We will have Insta-Killer Tales Part 2 from Spence. We will have our special Christmas game later in December. And then Nace's game, what was it called? Tears of Kairos will begin December or January?
It'll be in December.
Then after the holidays, we are hoping to once a month bring back Lost Seas.
Yay!
Yay! Miss it. So we'll bring back the crew of the Tory and our whole fleet. But I don't think there's much else to say. We do have our Discord server up now. Team Bonus Action Discord server up, and we are welcoming people to join.
The link is down below in the buttons.
Yes, all of our links are down below. So, I believe that's all I can think of right now. So, I will turn it over to Docs. Good night. Happy Thanksgiving.
Don't let your meatloaf.